Hello and welcome to Colwich Junction. Thanks very much for taking the time out of your day to stop by and take a look at what's been happening here on the railway. More specifically, what's been happening here in 2022. Well, it's been a busy old 12 months, as you can see from the running shots. Some of the old favourites are still plying their trade on the layout. Behind the viaduct in this shot, you can see plenty of foliage has been added. The canal beneath the viaduct has finally been poured in the last few weeks and is taking its time to dry, but yeah, not as much scenic work has carried on as I would have liked, but time is always the issue. I guess we're all the same on that one. It is finding time to do stuff. But there's been quite a few comings and goings with stock and locos, and I think with the way the hobby's going, with the cost of everything, that for a lot of us is probably the only way we can do stuff, is by buying and selling, rather than buying brand new. But yeah, I hope you enjoy these running shots. I'm sorry if you've seen some of them already, if you follow us on Instagram, but yeah, bit of a compilation. This Bachmann Class 20 has been sat in a drawer for most of the year, awaiting a sound chip. I did buy two originally, but I sold one on to fund other things. So the idea was I wasn't going to run this one until I'd got a sound chip for it, because Class 20s, they're just one of the best sounding locos, in my opinion. So I waited until I could afford a sound chip. So I'm very pleased with it. The loco fits in fantastically with the Acura scale low-level nuclear waste wagons, which they released more of this year, so I've got another pack of those. So that train is coming along nicely, and I'm very, very pleased with it. It sounds great. Perhaps it was a bit short-sighted in selling my other Bachmann Class 20, so I had to get another one, and I managed to source this second-hand Railfreight 20, which is in absolutely wonderful condition. I'm just in the process of weathering it at the moment. Some of the details need to be added, but I'm going to use that as my my dummy loco. This is one of my favourite trains on the layout, and it's all a bit of a mixed bag really. EWS liveried Hatton 66 with some sea cows and MHA wagons. The first ones that you can see on the shots are the original Hornby ones, which I've always really liked. But again, Acura Scale have come out and released their own version. DB liveried ones, ex-EWS, as you can see. They're fantastic. The detail, everything. They need weathering to fit in with the rest of the rake here, but I can see some more of those coming on the horizon. Over the past 12 months, you've probably noticed a lot of the rolling stock on the layout has started to be weathered. These IOAs from Dapple, I think, are great models, but they just scream out to be weathered, as they're very plasticky looking when they come straight out of the box. Another, what I think is fantastic model and pretty good value for money, are these HIAs from Dapple as well. So they've received various amounts of weathering. That left me short this year of a loco to pull them, so I've been scouring eBay and Marketplace for a nice Freightliner 66, and this one 612 joined the fleet. Still needs to be weathered. I've started on the roof, but yeah, that's work in progress. But I'm really happy with how these wagons look. Some of the graffiti I'm not massively happy with, but I'm learning as I go, as we all do. It's all a learning curve, isn't it? But I'm quite happy with the rakes of wagons now. Just need to perhaps add a few more. Well, thanks for sticking with it if you're still here. It's been an interesting 12 months, lots of comings and goings with things on the layout. I'd like to have done a bit more scenic work, but hey, time is the barrier that I guess a lot of us are up against. But all that remains for me is to wish you all a peaceful and safe new year, and I look forward to cracking on with some more work and seeing what everyone else is doing as well. Cheers.